Hey guys, it's Haley, and I know it's been actually a good month since you've seen a verbal video from me, so you haven't heard my voice in 4 weeks. And yeah, I apologize for that. I have posted some stuff, but until yesterday, like a few gameplay videos, it had been in my Tour Pass unboxing and all that. It had been 3 weeks since I posted anything. And I will talk more at the end, but disclaimer, yes, I did already claim my cards and play 3 of the songs because it's a little different this time. With the deluxe drop the day before the season ended due to the week-long extension, and I also have played the 2 Coldplay songs and 1 of the hards, like I just said. But I'll still play them all for you guys here because I got an undeserved 1p on the hard, and the other 2 are really solid normals. The reason I've already played them, though, I tried to do my first Tour Press review with hand cam last night. I really did. But then my room got way too hot due to the uncomfortable position, me breathing so close to the phone that was recording, and the game was buggy as a result, so the extreme was a disaster by stage 3. Haven't seen or played the whole chart yet, so I just closed out of the game. We'll pretend I haven't played it at all yet, and I'm probably not going to sight read it anyway, knowing me. Gonna have to get a shelf for my wall or something so I can be in an ideal position and such during hand cams, but it's really hard given that I play lying down. So yeah, a few differences from what you're used to. Apologies, but I did buy some event spins, so we can still do deluxe unboxing at the end. It won't feel totally off or anything, although I still have 1 deluxe to unlock and upload from the latest drop, which is Judas. So we're just going to roll with all this, and I have more to talk about at the end, but for now, we're just going to focus on the review, finally. And we have Season 44 Moon Music, which does look better than last season. Thank goodness, because I think we can all agree that wasn't great. And, yeah, just... It's actually another artist-themed tour pass, sort of, because, as I kind of already mentioned, we have 2 Coldplay songs. A Sky Full of Stars, a really iconic one. And Good Feelings, I feel like I've heard as well, but... not positively sure, like I am with A Sky Full of Stars. And this is an ultra-popular song. I don't think we had seen Coldplay since the first Tour Pass, which is crazy, with Viva La Vida. And we also haven't seen Billie Eilish, like, ever, because her other 2 songs are Base Game, Bad Guy and You Should See Me in a Crown, which we all know Bad Guy because it's in every rhythm game in the world, basically, but... yeah, this one I'm familiar with, but haven't heard the whole thing. And, again, it's ultra popular, so I'm not shocked we got it. And I've seen a lot of people mention that if we get more Billie Eilish, it'll probably be Lunch, and here it is. Not a big fan of that kind of music, but it does sound more upbeat than the other 2 at least. And this is awesome. We have a Rolling Stones song this season. They managed to license this, which is probably one of the things that made last season a week-long extension. We all know it didn't deserve it, but if we got a Rolling Stones song, that makes sense. That's a very expensive, that's a big license. So that's huge. And this one I feel like would be too, actually. Another iconic song, Groove is in the Heart. And again, I've already played it. And it's a pretty easy hard, I will say that, but it wasn't bad at all. Yet again, an iconic song. And a pretty big license, I'd say, Losing My Religion. I mean, it's a slow song, and pretty repetitive, so I feel like it's going to make a boring chart. Plus, it's the normal deluxe of the season. But hey, it's an iconic song. And then the extreme, we're back to EDM. And I've actually seen Dylan's concept chart for the standard and the deluxe. And essentially they hired him this season because he literally told me both of them look like the charts he made for it. So we'll see what that's all about. It does sound like it could be really challenging though. It's About Time by Link. And that album cover is pretty fitting for the season as well. And another EDM song, Lost Lately. Sounds kind of cool if I'm being honest. Not a big EDM fan, but I still enjoy some of it. Just wouldn't listen in my free time, really. And yeah, it's the second Deluxe Extreme of the season, so there's a step up already. We have 2 Deluxe Extremes. Last season we only had 1, and although it was solid, it wasn't challenging or anything too memorable, despite being called Remember Me. So, yeah. And then I feel like I know this one as well, When I Break My Back. Not sure if I've heard of the group, but I feel like maybe. Seems like another big license, sort of. And another Heart, so excited for that. And looking at the cosmetics, they also look solid. Probably better than last season. I don't know about that. Definitely the tier 30. The tier 30 is actually beautiful. I really like the tier 30. Kind of like, well, it's a moon theme, obviously. It looks like the 30 is in a bubble, and the tier 30 color actually does match really well. And just beautiful colors in general. This one's basic, but again, with a sky full of stars, I can see why there's stars on it. And none of them are bad, just not super exciting. This one's like bubbles. It just looks like bubbles. Flowers, I guess, but we're in fall. We're in October now, so I don't know why they would do a flower banner. I don't think that's flowers. I'm not the most visual person, alright? And then I actually went backwards this time, because this tier 30 caught my eye. It is just gorgeous. But the first one here is the Coldplay text, obviously. And like a rainbow. Just rainbowy patterns, so that looks nice. But usually I say, I'm going to rock my classic B. But I'm going to put back on my Craig David. This time. And then this track skin is coming up, the Moon Music one, which has the same text as that banner, but again, not bad per se, just pretty basic. But yeah, now we can get into the songs, starting with A Sky Full of Stars, one of the Coldplay ones. Again, I've already played it, and I did sight read both Coldplay songs and get an undeserved 1P on the hard, so hopefully I'll DP that here. Hopefully I'll DP everything, but I doubt it. But yeah, I'll kind of talk about it as we go since I've already played it. I'll still try to DP them because they're not very challenging. And just why not? Cleaner look. I like how they charted the vocals with some sort of, I don't know if I would call them gallops, but you see. And I'm a sucker for some good stairs and swipes. And doubles and jacks. And the piano's really pleasant. And some hold swipes. It feels like this one has a bit of everything, although it's not too dense. Sort of. We come to doubles here, which are nice. And again, some stairs adding swipes in there, which is also nice. Oh, I'm wrong, by the way. We saw them in... Because I'm talking. We saw them in S19 with higher power. Which was a solid normal, but the song was pretty mid. But yeah, this is an iconic one and a really solid normal chart. Not mad at it at all, but probably gonna go Forgotten by Me, maybe. I don't know. It's just solid. And we will have some cards to claim at the end. Like no more than, well, 4 at the absolute most, but probably gonna be 2. Yeah, we'll have 1 or 2 to claim up there, 1 or 2 rewards, but for now we're just gonna play everything. And the next one's the other Coldplay song featuring Star, I think. But yeah, it's fitting that her last name is Star for this season. And A Sky Full of Stars. Just the theme in general. And this was another solid one. I think I prefer A Sky Full of Stars as a song, but this has a chart. Not sure though. Again, I'm going to talk about it as we go. It'll kind of feel more like first impressions, like this video is meant to be. A few tricky parts. Kind of reminded me of a normal, like, doctor. Definitely more dense than A Sky Full of Stars. With some nice swipes and doubles. And even some stairs, 13k even there. And gallops if I didn't just say that. And it comes up on 16ths. As always, this is a 3-5-1 season. But for deluxe, it's 2 extremes, a normal, and the other 6 hards, which is solid. Becomes a genuinely fun normal. Not gonna lie. Just a very likable normal. And some jacks. Yeah, really solid normal. I really do enjoy it. I might come back to it occasionally. And it does have one less note than the other one, but it's definitely harder. Despite me DPing this, but not the other here. Just because I was talking. But next we go on to a hard. Groove is in the Heart by D-Light. Again, I definitely feel like I know this song. It is a sub 400 hard, but it's a solid one. Frankly, it kind of feels like the last one. Could have been a normal, but would have been a difficult one, so I'll take it as an easier hard. It's not bad at all. Pretty vocally driven one. Really beat start. I've gotten some glitches. Some jacks. Some doubles. was making sure I DP'd it, but it does start to remind me of All Night and Dreamer near the end there. And again, it's just 360 plus, but that works for hard when it gets that fun near the end. And obviously, given the song name, it is a groovy one. And I enjoyed it overall, just probably gonna go Forgotten by Me. Since it's a hard chart, you know, but whatever, I didn't mind it. It wasn't bad at all. It was just solid, and it did have some 16ths and jacks, and swipes, and doubles, and everything. And those hold swipes kind of gave thanks for the memories, even though that's a normal. I think the deluxe has those parts as well. So, yeah, just a solid hard, not challenging, but solid. And now we move on to the extreme. It's About Time by Link, which is funny because the album cover has like those Link chains. So, yeah, we're gonna see what this is all about. Again, I've already kind of played some of it, but yeah. Not all of it, so I don't think I'm gonna sight read it, but oh, now I can talk all I want. That perfect didn't feel like it was totally my fault, though. I'm doing terrible. I'm nervous. So far, it feels sight readable, though. But not bad. That's under charting if I ever did see it, dang. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I liked the 16ths. And it's a 760 plus, which is pretty huge, actually. I do really like that note count. I'm happy with the note count. And yeah, it is quite repetitive, but I do like how it has a lot of 16ths. It kind of gave Encompass, which we all love. And yeah, just a lot of 16ths there. The swipes weren't bad, which is good. Hopefully the deluxe won't be bad either. And I can see it being really crazy, so yeah, we'll see what the deluxe is all about, and hopefully I'll have this DP video out soon. Could have sight read it probably, but I didn't, so yeah, just nerves, honestly. But next we have one of the iconic songs, Losing My Religion by Rem, or R-E-M, with a period after each one. Kind of like Fool from Revenger. But yeah, we will see what this one is all about. Again, I feel like it's going to be slow, but hopefully not. I mean, it will be. But hopefully it'll still be solid. It's not going to be no U2. That's for sure. Gonna be vocally driven. Already better than U2. Nothing compares to that. Let's be real. Not exciting though. Like the doubles and swipes and jacks and everything, but... Oh, here's an instrumental. Definitely improved it better than you two did. Probably gonna be a solid deluxe normal. For a minute there, I thought that could have been the perfect 48K at the end, one of those normals. But, yeah, not a very high note comp, but not super low either. Kind of average. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad normal. It wasn't great either. I do like how the instrumental picked it up a bit. Made it more dense with some doubles and swipes and just in general, but not amazing. Probably gonna go forgotten by me, especially since it's a deluxe normal. But we'll see. I have a feeling it's gonna be a solid one, considering what happened there with the standard alone. But yeah, it was okay. It was okay, really. I hope I keep doing well this season. So far, I've only messed up the extreme. Even that, I feel like I could have sight read. I don't think it's going to be a difficult season, but we'll see, because this one has a deluxe extreme. Lost lately. What's the full... Oh, where does it show you? Well, we're going to have to wait until the score screen, where the bar fills up and such. But I know it's Lost Lately. What's the artist? I forgot to read that. San Holo. Okay, interesting. Well, I feel like it could be an Top the Dance situation, so let's hope so. That one was great. A cool song and chart. I play the deluxe and standard a lot, actually. I heard the final stage is quite interesting, so I'm excited for that, but hope I don't mess it up. Already feels like more of a hard than the last one. Ooh. It's kind of like getting hot deluxe with those 3 down swipes in a row. And Rude Boys with the doubles. So far, average. But here's the final. Ooh, let's play. Ish. Oh no. Just can't control myself when I get nervous like that. I'm telling you, my thumb got stiff. So annoyed by that, but yeah. That certainly did pick it up at the end with the Archangel-like patterns in the swings and everything. Yeah, it wasn't the most exciting hard, but it certainly was solid. Oh, and I forgot to read the song title, shoot. Well, it's just in parentheses, so oh well. But yeah, definitely solid, didn't dislike it. Again, might go forgotten by me, but I'll have to play it again to DP it, so we'll see. But next we're moving back onto the normals, with Lunch by Billie Eilish. Again, never really seen her because her other two songs in the game are base game. So we'll see, I feel like this can make a solid one. But it might be like a Kill Bill situation. The color scheme already gives Kill Bill. And the background beat kind of gives Save Your Tears, like the chorus. So we'll see. I think it's going to be okay. But very quiet. Because it's Billie Eilish. This picks it up more than most of her songs with the beat. Oh, nice jacks. Not exciting, though. Kind of nice swipes. Ooh. Yeah, I knew the piano had potential. I forgot about that part. Like the stairs and swipes. But again, not something we've never seen before. But yeah, just like I expected, that was solid. Especially with the piano and jacks. I actually don't think we have a 300 plus normal this season, which is kind of sad, but if they're going to keep being solid like this, it's fine with me, honestly. And the fact that the highest one, 285, was a Coldplay song, the theme of the season. Just like last season, I believe Craig David was the highest one, although it was only 310. I almost said 110. That better not happen ever. Our lowest is 142. But yeah, definitely solid with the piano and everything. And the stairs and the jacks, just everything. That was kind of an enjoyable normal. But again, probably won't come back to it because it's still slow. It's a normal. It's still a normal. But yeah, next is the Rolling Stones song. A lot of us are excited for this one. Not sure if I've heard it, but definitely know the artist. And it's a rock song. Yahoo! It's unlikely to be bad. Again, I'm not sure if I've heard the song before, so I don't know if it has much potential, but it's Rolling Stones. It can't be bad. I think I have heard it. What a big license. Impressive one. The swings. Not really swings. But if you had gallops and stairs early on, it's a good sign. They're already charting this quite a bit for normal. Nice. Ooh. Well, I hope it didn't get hold ticked there. Good, I didn't. We haven't seen many hold swipes this season. Actually, we kind of have. Oh, that's not high at all, but it was surprisingly solid. Yeah, nothing I really disliked about that one, which is great. Wasn't the most exciting normal, but yeah, definitely very solid. And I might return to it eventually because it's such a big license. That is so exciting, honestly. Wow. I can't believe we're already on to the last song. I guess I kind of feel slower because I had already played a third of them, but that's okay. That's okay. We're ending with another rock song, When I Break My Back by Joy Killed the Duke. What a name. But yeah. Oh, it's alt. Yeah, it's alt rock. It does sound like alt now that I think about it. But sounds like an iconic, solid one. So, okay, I had a little glitch there. I'm gonna start it over. It did save my score, unfortunately, but things are just happening right now. Might need a new phone. It is going to be 2 years old in December. I seem to be a 2-year kind of person. So I apologize if that ruins this, but ooh, yeah. This is solid, but I'm nervous. That's gonna glitch again. I think a lot of the reason is because I'm recording. Whoa, whoa, oh. I'm doing awful. I tried to sight read it, but I'm just so nervous with the glitches. And in general, this is solid. Whoa, oh my gosh. I wouldn't have sight read that anyway with that ending. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, honestly, for a modern hard. That was pretty crazy. Already had 2 stars, but, you know, I'll get these later. Only gonna make a DP video of the extreme because it's just so hard to record. It's just so hard to get good scores on camera. But, of course, I'm gonna have to do that for the extreme. But yeah, these other 2, just hope they're second try DPs that were embarrassing sight reads. But yeah. As always, except this time, we only have 1 reward from the actual tour pass. I'm gonna see you guys when I get a deluxe box. Alright, with this 20, we have ourselves a box. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be 2 boxes, but that's alright. Oh, we have both Extremes and Judas. Oh my gosh. All ideal picks right now. But I'm gonna go with the Extreme to Extreme because, you know, just it's gonna be the best if everything's done correctly. So I'm gonna do the rest of these spins anyway, but I don't think I'm gonna get another box. Be right back regardless. Alright, yeah, unfortunately I didn't get another box, but I do have some things I want to talk about as we wrap it up here. Again, I know I hadn't posted in 3 weeks until yesterday, which I believe is the longest I've ever gone apart from my 2 to 3 month break last year. And I do apologize, but there are many reasons for that. I've had a lot going on with school, getting a job right now, and all that. And honestly, my lack of motivation got way worse because last season ended up making it into my bottom 4 of all time. The worst since Showtime in my opinion, which is obviously not good. But this season, despite being the cursed one, was a pretty big rebound from that. So hopefully it only keeps getting better from here, like what happened after S34. We had 2 of the best ever, and then some more really decent ones, including, in my opinion, the best Pride season, especially because of the Extreme, one of my absolute favorite standard charts. Same thing with Swamp Thing and Compass. And again, the phone thing. My phone's getting slower as of this week, but really, I mean, I've had some slower loading screens in BeatStar and in general, but nothing too serious, and I've been getting a few more glitches, but that's been happening the whole time. It happens to us all at least occasionally, so yeah, I haven't even had this phone for 2 years until almost Christmas, so I'm not going to get a new phone, at least not right now. Hoping I can make it at least 2 years. And also, yes, I changed my name to Haley Plays, and my ID number is now 1 instead of 480. Huge difference, but it still feels weird to have double the letters after almost 3 years, I swear. But the reason I did it is because due to random ID, no matter what I do, Galaxium will always dethrone me once he gets standard max averages back, as I believe his ID number is 3, so being completely honest, that's the whole reason I changed my name. And I will be changing it back to just Haley if it doesn't work once I get max averages again. I don't think it will, to be honest, but just wanted to try. And lastly, I very much appreciate all your patience and support, especially on Discord, some of you. It really means a lot to me. You guys are awesome, the absolute best, and I actually started updating the tier list for Dylan since the original helper quit, so I was busy with that for a couple days. But that doesn't matter as much now. I'm glad I was able to help, although long story short, and not because of that, I lost my OG Discord account and had to create a new one recently. But it's alright, not the end of the world as long as people still know who I am, which they do. And Craig David month may have come to an end, but the merch clout shall never be forgotten even if we do return to our classic beasts. At least the purpose of the season saved it from being possibly the absolute worst. And I also really enjoyed both charts for Pitbull, surprisingly. The song isn't great, but it's really funny with decent rapping, so it grew on me. And I just got kind of sidetracked, although I do have a script here so I don't forget stuff or get extra overwhelmed or anything, because there's just so much to talk about. Now for sort of the actual last thing though, I know I didn't get my deluxe ranking video out for last season, but that feels really wrong to say after all this time. This is actually my 10th Tour Pass review, so pretty big milestones happening today. I'll try to get that video out someday, or at least non-verbal vids, because I have all the DPs recorded, but the deluxe ones are just so much more work and less fun to make than these standard reviews. So to be honest, I couldn't tell you if or when to expect it. Just been overwhelmed and such lately, but I will work something out. Plus my 3-year BeatStar anniversary is coming on the 16th. And again, I really appreciate all of you. I know I haven't been consistent, but I'm hoping to do more Tour Pass giveaways once I have a job, and just overall have everything more situated and enjoyable in the future. Regardless, I hope you all enjoyed this video and the season. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.